What's up, you guys? Gourmet J here, bringing you a brand new video, and this is to inform you guys of what is going on in the upcoming patch 1.8.3, which also is better known as the Striker Nerf, Classified Striker Nerf patch. So there are a couple things to get into, but first and foremost, let's get into Striker. What is being changed with the 6-piece set? No changes are being applied for PvE, so fighting NPCs, doing missions and such, resistance, anything that's PvE based. The 6-piece is staying the same. So for PvP, player versus player, the new stacking system consists of 1 shot equals 1 stack and 1 missed shot equals 1 lost stack. Whereas 1.8.2, 1 shot equals 2 stacks. So now it's like the regular Striker where every stack really counts. The healing is decreased from 0.02% to 0.01%. Previously, when you were EMP'd, your stacks were just paused. Now, when you're EMP'd, over time, your stacks will diminish, and even while you're shooting, your stacks will lessen as well. So there's no more spraying while you're EMP'd. So just 3 changes that will, I would say, definitely change as far as shotguns, which was mostly hated amongst the community. The double stacking with shotguns is gone. In my opinion, I do not think this will change anything as far as the Cronus users. As far as the Showstopper itself, the glitch has been patched. You cannot increase the rate of fire itself. There's a set RPM, so there's no more glitching, but you can still use Cronus with it. But it'll be harder for Cronus users to use because there is no more aim assist. So that was another issue with the Showstopper as well. It still had aim assist, whereas the SASG and the Super 90, the aim assist was turned off for that. So hopefully it will help. But to see the pop shotters, they'll still pop shot, but you know, the same thing with Cronus, like I said, with the SASG and Super 90, they heavily relied on the auto aim. So there's no more auto aim. It'll just be holding on the trigger and following somebody with the Showstopper. So hopefully that helps, but we shall see. There are still players who have decent aim, and since it is an auto shotgun, you can just hold down the trigger and basically spam it. As far as the meta goes, I can see Alpha Bridge and Banshee definitely taking a step up. But however, there are other changes with 1.8.3. They have changed our master versions of our immune box. Immune box, ammo cache, the healing station, I should say. When 1.8 dropped, we realized that we didn't have as much skill power, and our booster shots didn't really give us much health anymore. So we reverted over to the healing station and popped that down on the ground to get a decent heal. Now the healing has been decreased. I am not sure how much, but it has been decreased. And with that decrease, the value of the box has decreased dramatically, which my actual fear now is, with this happening, it is an immediate buff to Pred's mark. So the immune station and adrenaline are huge counters against Pred, obviously. But when you're fighting against multiple Pred marks, you know, that heal from the immune station was pretty clutch. I would definitely like to see a lot more people running actual heals and a pulse. That would be great. But you know, going against Pred, it's almost required that you run with an immune box. So with that happening, I can definitely see Pred making a rise. The big question is Striker still usable? I believe it's still usable. Number one, I did not think that it should have been used by everybody in the first place. It was too easy to use it was too easy for everybody to use. Now that shotguns with it are nerfed and the stacks are nerfed, I believe that tryhards will still use it. A lot of sweaty players will still use it because it's decent. It's still a decent set. You can still get your healing, you can still get your stacks up, especially if you have great aim and you can shoot somebody from long range. You know, we definitely have those players, so I think they'll be okay. It's just playing smarter, definitely playing a distance to get your stacks up first before going in a heads-up fight, especially against a 6-piece Banshee. You're definitely going to want to roll disruptive resistance on your knee pads and your bag. It's going to be so necessary. You're going to need it because people are going to spam those EMPs more than ever, even though the set is already nerfed. But as far as the PvP side, as you guys know, I'm more so a PvP player. I don't really cover the PvE side, so there were some changes, some things happening with PvE also. But as far as PvP, those are the things that are happening. So, you know, as Terry Spears said, he would like to see more diversity, but with that, you actually need to create more equality amongst the sets. And still, even with these changes, I believe that Pred and Nomad and Striker still, to an extent, are still the top 3 sets. But hopefully, you know, with the changes, you know, people will revert over to burst damage. They'll revert over to gold builds and alpha bridge, and hopefully a nicer version of Banshee. So this information was helpful. I will have a build video. Striker is most likely going to be the same, but I'm going to have, there's some things that I definitely see that can be tweaked as far as still running with this build and doing a considerable amount of damage and playing well with it. I will have a build video out next weekend after the patch drops. I plan on streaming the day the patch drops so that you guys can see exactly how 6P Striker performs. Like I said, I still believe it will be a good set, but we'll see, especially with the meta changing. All right, you guys, appreciate you coming through. Much love. Peace.
Flag up cat, flag up cat.
Okay, you're being airhole.
Down to this house. Yeah, cook. Turn on, excuse you. Okay, here they come. Yeah. Are you ready for this guy?
On our right.
Right.
Yo, do you guys want a healer?
Yeah.
Okay, come on.
Oh my god, hit me. I hit a medi, it made a noise, and I couldn't get it.
It's all too much.
Behind you, Jess.
Oh, they're good. They're cool. They're cool. They're cool. They're not gonna shoot.
Who's not gonna shoot? Tony tapping them?
Yeah, because I'm friends with them.
They just killed me.
No, that wasn't them. That was other guys. I killed them.
No, it was them when you flagged up originally and you said, holy crap, that's a lot of people.
Oh,
When I ran into the safe room and said I was gonna kamikaze, they came around the corner and killed me.
How about you beam, sir?
Oh, dude, Showstopper Skirmish. Yo!
Just aiming behind you. Good shit.
Really? You're using a fucking showstopper?
Oh shit, I thought you were right here. I wasted a fucking medi.
Oh, yeah, you can just take my health bar. Don't worry, I don't need it.
How far Reliant? Spaced.
Oh my god, dude.
Dude, this guy just threw a turret over the fence.
Okay, I'm going construction. Yeah, I'm hella going construction. Come on, Pyro. What's Mr. Trap for?
What?
Yeah, I need one using a fucking shotgun against me.
Oh my god, that's a tack. Oh,
Did they pop the tack link?
hell yeah, they did. I'm too fire. I'm out.
Let's see if we can split them up a bit. I went the other way. Oh.
Oh shit, time to go.
Yo, Pyro, what's with the train behind you?
Yeah, it's nothing. It's nothing. Oh, come on, get up.
Oh god, NPC chill.
I actually got the immunity. Like, wow.
Seriously?
Yeah. It
Yeah,
just
I'm
dumped
lagging
like
so much.
5 clips into me while I'm dead.
No, you're not. Oh, pick yourself up.
What?
Oh, not. I'm out.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
I'm sorry. I was trying to put a box down. I'm sorry, bro. Lo siento.
He's one shot. I was using the Caduceus. You better not emote, dude. I was using the Caduceus. Yo, he saved clip on my corpse. You fucking dick.
Just saying, I got 70 people on me. Come on, bro. Come on. Fuck them. Come on.
Just keep in mind, you guys are saving clips in this lobby.
There's nothing to save. They're getting bodied.
One guy just 1v1'd me. I had the Caduceus. He was literally one shot and he saved clip on my
I'm
corpse.
going upstairs.
How do you know he stayed clip?
Because he just stood still. He didn't do anything. He didn't emote. He didn't move. He just stood still for about 3 seconds and then started moving again like nothing happened.
Oh, what? I moved immediately.
Name.
These guys haven't shot at me though. Oh, now they have.
Why is everyone jumping me? I'm so done, dude.
Wow, they didn't shoot at me at all, Cat. That's just unfortunate.
Oh, yeah, I'm staying inside. Fuck that.
I just got killed by about 5 people and Trap Lord's laughing at me.
He just died like 3 times.
That dude and I go all the way back to 1.3.
I don't know what he's doing that for. Oh no! Oh my god, thank you. I'm going inside. Fuck that. I'm going inside, y'all. Just letting you know. Mr. Trapper is going straight for you. Okay. Yes. Oh, sniper. Oh, chill.
Yo, what is that?
Oh, he got beamed. Came out with Banshee, that's why. He's sleeping.
Yeah, watch that sniper.
Oh my god, dude. Can you please stop killing people as I'm coming out the fucking stage?
Sorry, Cat. Do you not?
Yo, Cat, go checkpoint. Go checkpoint. Instead of
CC3
safely.
checkpoint.
Oh shit, that's a lot of people.
Sucks.
Oh, tag. Go sleep. These guys are scared, man. They don't focus fire.
I need like 9k fucking stamina to
I
make
have
it
no
out the
ammo,
safe.
y'all. I gotta get back.
Well, yeah, Cat.
I gotta switch weapons.
What did he just... That was a Banshee? Oh, yeah. Dude, I got hit from Showstopper from behind and Banshee from the front.
I'm good. I have no ammo. About to die.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna die again.
I'm about to die. Cat, keep the man alive, Cat. GG. Oh, I got disrupted.